You know, I'm not going to do my introduction. I'm just going to get to the point here because I've got a lot to talk about the last two games, particularly how, believe it or not, we could have won both of them. None of that matters now. What matters is you're down 0-2 going into Washington. So hope that sinks in very clearly, everybody. I want to get down to the main reason why we lost both of these games. And generally speaking, it's not just the runs we didn't score. It's the defense can't do anything about it. For some damn reason, I'm not even sure why people want to keep talking about where we're not getting the runs done at all. Bottom line is, yes, I still believe the Astros can win this, but I've got to be very honest. Both the innings that they made a mistake in were avoidable. I'll go ahead and say this right now. No, I'm not discrediting the Nationals. They did their job. They got the wins. I'm not arguing that. I don't think it should be fair to argue that. Should it be? No. They did what they needed to do to get out of here with 2 wins. I'm not saying they're a bad team. I'm not saying they don't deserve it. But we sure as hell have not done any favors to ourselves for the rest of eternity. So, both these happened in similar fashion. The first inning, okay, runner aboard on a walk, not a huge deal. What the heck is Alex Bregman doing playing very up close, up a little bit shallow, and not on double play depth? Believe it or not, if he makes that double play depth, the Astros would get out that inning with no runs scored in the Nationals side. They would actually have a 2-run lead going into the second. That would be a completely different story. But nope, he's playing in for some reason. They don't get to turn to double play. Change of the entire game right then and there. At this point, I believe the Astros can still win this, but we're going to have to say it. Yeah, the 7th inning. Well, let's point blank say it. The Kurt Suzuki home run, I wasn't worried about too much. Okay? Fine. He got one. Good shot. I grant him that. When you have a force on every base, and the first thing you see is Carlos Correa, the ball's hit right to you, and you don't, for some reason, get it out of your glove and put it in right on Yuli Gurriel's hands, something's wrong here. Something's wrong. And again, a lot of that happened in the first game, but here, there's some errors the Astros committed on the base pass as well. We'll get to that in a moment. Instead, the floodgates open. And again, most postseason teams, no matter what happens, are not going to leave runners on base. Again, we'll get to that in a moment. But generally speaking, the runs kept going in. They bat around you. And then the error in the 8th. Yeah, pretty much ended any chance the Astros would have had winning this game. In short, the Nationals did everything they were supposed to. The Astros have not done that yet. The only positive sign so far I can point to, at least Yordan Alvarez is hitting the ball. That's good news. When you see the embarrassing, annoyingly bad 12-3 final tonight, yeah, you're going to have to say it. You choked. There's no not keeping the ball in the yard. He nearly gave up the 3-run home run. Connection unstable. Okay. Hate seeing that. Oh, great. 2 bars. Okay, there we go. Anyway, sorry about that. Making sure it was good. Well, generally speaking, I don't put it on Verlander because it wasn't his fault, the fact that people can't play defense. Again, why are we out of position on the infield defense? Why can't we get that done? And you know what's really embarrassing to me? I don't care about that as much as how many times have we had runners in scoring position where we can't even get somebody to third, first and second, 1 out, I believe, in the 5th. You can't get one run? Excuse me a moment while I just scream at that fact. They have had a long history of making that a problem all postseason long, and now it's finally coming back to eat them alive. Understandably, I'm getting really fed up, however, with one thing. You know what? Okay, gotta get these out of your minds quickly. Turn around, go to Washington tomorrow. You know what I really am getting annoyed with? There's one person I am mad as hell at. Not the defense, not the pitching, AJ Hinch. You know why I'm mad at the guy? He's making the excuse that, well, they got good pitchers on their side. We haven't faced it. You know what? No, I don't care how good their pitchers are. You tell your guys, raise your game up. You can't do that. The World Series. I'm sorry. If you can't raise up to that expectation, you're not going to win the World Series. You should go ahead and give the Nationals the Commissioner's Trophy right now. Yeah, I'm angry at AJ Hinch. I'm going to call him out for it because I don't care. You can't make those excuses. You either need to start making the plays or you need to find somebody who can. Simple as that. And I don't want to hear, but the Strasburg and Scherzer are good. I don't care. Hinch, newsflash, Cole and Verlander were good. You wasted that opportunity. And you know what really sets me off? This was a loss realistically when Jose Altuve got caught stealing third. Why are you even trying to make that play? You don't need to try to take an extra base right now, especially when Alex Bregman hit that home run. Honestly, if you don't make those two mistakes, you get that double play in the top of the first, you don't get thrown out at third. We're talking a 3-0 game right there. At least. You know what? That's my issue. You've got to stop making these excuses like, but they're good too. Yeah, we know. Big deal. You're going to a national park and you're going to have to know two things. One, yes, the Nationals don't have a lot of pitchers. That means they have a lot of position players to pinch hit in these later games. You're going to see these 110, 112 pitch counts, and you're going to have a problem keeping that bullpen intact. If it's tight or the Astros are tied or ahead in the later innings, the Nationals don't have that much pitching on their roster. So it could be very dangerous if you have to keep pitch hitting. And I understand you keep pitch hitting in a National League ballpark. That's supposed to happen. But at this point, you're now up. You're up 2-0. I don't think it really matters how you have your rotation or your pitching staff at. You're going to see Scherzer and Strasburg again. The only good sign I can say is that they didn't completely shut the Astros down all the way. The Astros shot themselves in the foot tonight. I don't care. 0-2, you're going to have to fix it. You cannot keep making the excuses. You have to adjust your lineup. You have to adjust your rotation. Do something before you go down 0-3 because you know what happens then. You know only one team in baseball history has ever come back from that. In history. And I don't see Big Papi hitting anywhere near as good as he was back then. So let me be honest with you. Down 0-2, you have to stop making these excuses. You got to get these guys ready to go in game 3. It'll be Greinke, shaky, but he still can lock you down a little bit. I mean, he will at least give us some help, but, you know, I can't really say I'm happy with the situation. If Jordan can actually keep producing, the Astros got a chance. I admit that. If Altuve and Springer can at least get us going at the start of the games, okay, we got a shot at this. We still do. But am I believing that if you lose game 3, you're going to win the series? Hey, no. I'm going to point out there, the Astros have not looked entirely great all postseason. We still haven't seen them play their best game. This is not something you need to wait until the World Series to do. If you're going to do it in game 3 or don't do it at all. Otherwise, right now, you might as well just hand the Nationals the Commissioner's Trophy, like I said, because I'm not care, honestly, about Intel. You're making an excuse, AJ. I'm mad about that above all else. I get the Nationals are a good team. I'm not discrediting that. I get we can't play defense on the interior for some reason. Why can't we play infield defense lately? I don't know. But the bottom line is, if you make that excuse one more time, I'm not going to watch game 3 or 4. I'm just going to say, you know what? You don't want to be here. Bye. I mean, granted, do I believe it's as bad as Aaron Boone was? No. Because obviously Aaron Boone is watching the rest of these games on his couch. But seriously, right now you're down 0-2. If you don't make some changes quickly, you're going to be down 0-3 and then you're going to lose 0-4. That's something you need to deal with now. And do I believe the Astros can come back from this? Absolutely. Do I believe the Astros can come back from this if they don't make changes tomorrow? No. I believe they're done. So we'll see what happens in game 3. I know it's Greinke. I don't know who it is for the Nationals, but Greinke is a National League pitcher, so he will have abilities to hit with the bat. I'm not sure how much, but again, you got to worry about that bullpen if you're the Nationals. You're going to have to pitch hit a lot if you're going to get those guys in. I think they carry 8 pitchers on their roster, and that's a lot to pitch hit for. You know, can they do it? Yes, they can beat the Astros, obviously. Can the Astros win 4 in a row and end up turning around? Yes, they can. I'm just not seeing enough on the defensive end, and I don't want to hear, well, they're good pitchers too. I don't care if they're good pitchers. You got to win. So, there goes my Astros in 5 prediction. Let's just get that out of the way. Still, again, this isn't my forte. I'm not a sports guy. Like I said, I keep just saying, hey, we don't see enough Astros reaction videos. I saw a ton of Yankees, so here I am doing it again. And right now, I'm mad as AJ Hinch, like the fires of hell, for crying out loud. I'm not kidding. And if you want to see me rant about things that I'm also mad about, Delta H Con. Like, share, and subscribe, and click, hopefully, donate to my PayPal at plasmwarrior2002@gmail.com. I really could use the support, guys. I'm getting ready for OniCon. I want to do something special this year, like I did for Delta H Con. I guess they didn't remember. I gave away a 2nd edition Pathfinder Core Rulebook, but that's beside the point. Anyway, back to my usual routine tomorrow. I have a video in mind. Probably not the one you're thinking, because I said I was going to wait till OniCon's done to make the issue about Space City Comic Con. But my video is going to be about gaming, my forte. Until then, ah!